I am Jewish. My family fled and fought the Nazis. And when I hear a presidential candidate say he wants to put tags on Muslims and patrol their neighborhoods, that's where I say, oh no, this is now personal. You have crossed a line, Mr. Trump.
What makes Donald Trump a Nazi?
Well, Trump, the way he's forming a political movement is similar to how the European fascists form their movements.
What do you think about Donald Trump?
I hate him, to be honest. He's a racist, he's a fascist, and he doesn't belong here.
Do you think deporting illegal immigrants is racist?
Yeah, I mean, they've been here. Yeah, it is racist. It is.
Excuse me, ma'am. What do you think about Donald Trump?
I think he's a sexist, egotistical, lying, hypocritical bigot.
Is he a racist?
Yes.
Why is he a racist?
Because he discriminates against people just because of their race.
He wants to build a wall against Mexico. That's completely racist.
Is building a wall racist?
It is.
Yes.
Why is building a wall racist?
Because he wants to block all Hispanic people from entering our country. That's not what America is about.
But Mexico also has a wall on their southern border. Does that make Mexico racist?
No, but
What about the Vatican? What about Israel?
well, Israel and Palestine are another
his
story.
reason for building a wall is fear, okay?
Yeah. And immigrants who come from Mexico are not more likely to commit crime. They're not drug dealers. They're not bringing rape. They're just normal
trying to protect
people.
their families.
Exactly.
Do you think Black Lives Matter is a non-violent organization?
Oh, yes. Yes, I do. I haven't heard of people being using force, except for in instances of self-defense. So using self-defense and being for self-defense and using self-defense when somebody hits you, that's different than you going and hitting somebody, you know?
Do you think Donald Trump is a racist?
Sure,
Yeah, you can talk to him.
Why do you think Donald Trump is a racist?
because of what he says.
Could you give me an example?
Because he says all Mexicans are rapists. It makes generalities about a group of people. That's the definition of racism.
Do you think it's wrong for any presidential candidate to use the color of somebody's skin to get appointed votes?
Yeah.
When you're white, you don't know what it's like to be living in a ghetto. You don't know what it's like to be poor. When you're white.
Do you think Bernie Sanders is the best candidate to run the country?
It's not even a question. He's saying everyone, we're all in this together. It's not splitting people up, just like you're talking about racism.
Do you think we should build a wall?
Even the idea that a wall is going up, like, first of all, that's the most absurd thing in the world. If you ever go down there, a 3,000-mile wall or a 2,000-mile wall, I mean, it's never going to happen. So we're just talking fantasy.
21,196.18 kilometers. That is the precise length of the Great Wall. The project proved to be very difficult as the Great Wall zigzags and winds up and down mountain edges and valleys.
You know, to make a physical wall, just like a prison wall, is to separate one person from another. And what we want is to be together. You go, oh, terrorism? Let's go kill terrorists. Now you've become a terrorist. You know what I mean?
What do you think we should do with the terrorist problem?
We just need to look at the root causes of why there are terrorists.
What do you think is the root cause for terrorism?
Poverty. Poverty is the first violence.
Well, you stupid fuck!
We should be just giving money and support to countries so that they can have a viable life, and then they won't have the reason to be so desperate as to want to kill people.
Do you think it has anything to do with their religion?
No.
The religion of Islam?
No. Not at all.
Do you think allowing undocumented immigrants into the United States poses a security threat for us?
No. Why even have a nation? I mean, every time I cross the border and have to have a passport, it's a violation. We should have freedom of movement. All these rules are ridiculous.
What the fuck is this?
What do you think about Donald Trump?
I think that Donald Trump is a fascist.
I fucking knew it!
What makes Donald Trump a fascist?
Well, he wants to enumerate Muslims. He wants to round up millions of people and deport them. He wants to build a wall.
Do you think Trump supporters are racist?
Yeah, they absolutely are.
Why do you say that?
Because all his rhetoric is about hate towards Muslims and immigrants.
What about Bernie Sanders supporters? Are they racist or violent?
No, not at all. I mean, it's a completely different vibe.
This is becoming violent. There is pushing and shoving going on inside this arena. People are throwing objects. Police are now escorting some protesters. As my camera just panned back over, you could see this large section of protesters I was referring to earlier. They're now shouting, "Bernie, Bernie," obviously in support of Bernie Sanders. Security does not have a handle on the situation here. It is total chaos.
Do you think we should allow illegal immigrants into the United States?
Yes. The whole thing of illegal immigrants is stupid.
We got a big country. There's enough space for all of us.
Even though it poses a security threat to our nation?
What security threat? Yeah, what security threat are immigrants facing?
It appears at least one of the attackers slipped into Europe in the wave of refugees who fled Syria. The clue is in a passport found near the body of a suicide bomber outside the soccer stadium.
The man carrying the passport crossed to Greece from Turkey, the same route used by over 600,000 migrants this year, many of them Syrian refugees.
ISIS could use the flood of refugees to smuggle its fighters into Europe. But Scott, this case seems to show just how easy it is to do so.
What threat do undocumented immigrants face to us?
If you enjoyed watching my video, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and check out my video where I interview Bernie supporters. I mean, it's just as fucking bad.